Today is our first coaching workshop for all our coaches who are coaching in the Women's AIL. It's the first workshop of 2 workshops this season where those coaches will be coming together to look at their own coaching practice, but also hear from our national coaching staff and coaching directors around the future of the game and their coaching behaviours. Share some of the challenges you face within your club for me from a coaching perspective.
We'll be trying to manage culture within the team.
Right.
So very much around having younger girls understand that internationals or interpro players may be coming back.
Yeah, we've got coaches representing all of the women's AIL teams here today. There's some here who are in their first years coaching AIL and some who are more experienced coaches. What we are doing today is we're providing the coaches with access to a few different people.
I focused on a couple of things, general play attack, general play defence, set piece attack, set piece defence, and what we're doing off that.
Adam Griggs, as the national women's coach, is talking to them around his national playbook, so that can give them an insight into some of the strategy and terminology that's taking place there.
So there's no secrets, and I think it's great to be able to share all that information, because ultimately it comes down to who does it best.
Anthony Eddy, as Director of Women's Rugby, is speaking to the group around national plans and player availability. This is important on 2 major initiatives. Firstly, it's to ensure that we're continually improving the quality of coaching that takes place within women's rugby, because quality coaching experience is critical to getting females to the game and then keeping in the game. It's also an important part of our coach development strategy in general, where we're just looking to provide a more higher quality coach development opportunity for coaches at all levels of rugby.
Yeah, it's really good. We want to make that connection with the Irish coaches, through provincial and then into clubs, so that we can see a clear pathway for our players, understand where they're coming from and what the season entails, both at international level and at club level.
That whole culture, I think, captures quite a bit of that significant thing, and I think that's the main challenge, especially around females.
It gives us a chance before the season starts to understand what the national plan is, and also for AIL structures and different things like that, and what we can do in terms of planning and organising, and also in networking to understand the challenges and the opportunities that all the clubs face, and how we can work together in order to develop the women's game.
I mean, it's a great opportunity to get down and get an idea of the structure that's going to be coming through, especially from the national setup, so you can plan your season going through from that, and just to get in and get faces to names with some of the other coaches, and an opportunity to just suss each other out and sort of get a chat going about how we can make sure that this is a good, strong, competitive league, but also one that we can all enjoy together.
The main takeaway from today is seeing how the infrastructures are changing and what's being improved, and where we can work closer with the national setup in terms of player development and giving girls better access to having the opportunity to play for their country, I think is probably one of the biggest takeaways from me today.
I've learned, what they're expecting from us and what way the players play at international level, so that we can see a clear pathway and hopefully implement some of them things at club level, so when the girls are coming both ways from club up to Irish, that they understand the systems or the calls, and the same when they come back down from international, that there's not a total different way of playing at club level.